Hello, I am author and online freelancer Zachary Fennell. Recently, I have found myself bombarded by birthdays. Admittedly, this is nothing new to me. Since college, every mid-April to mid-May has been filled with friends' birthdays. Plus, my birthday falls within those parameters too. So as I was brainstorming topics to talk about in today's video, naturally, cerebral palsy, CP for short, and getting older came up. Now, I'm very thankful cerebral palsy is a non-progressive condition. So, technically, CP does not get worse with age. Allow me to explain why I say technically though. According to the National Institute of Neurological Disabilities and Stroke, NIDS for short, NINDS, CP can lead to other issues. For example, NIDS notes people with CP may need more accommodations at work as they get older. In fact, I can give you a real-life example of that. Recently, I interviewed somebody for the mobility resource, Span Cordial. Span has cerebral palsy and currently works at a Walmart out in Griffin, Georgia. He uses a wheelchair and his service dog, Finn, to get around the store. However, Span didn't always use a wheelchair. Years of doing steps with cerebral palsy added the need to use a wheelchair. Check this video's description for a link to my interview with Span. Another issue NIDS mentions is depression. According to them, people with disabilities like cerebral palsy are 3 to 4 more times likely to become depressed. I first encountered this fact around the time I wrote my memoir, Off Balance, available on the Kindle Nook, hint hint. So I would have been 22 or 23. At the time, I could not fathom being depressed. And while I've never been diagnosed with depression, I feel like I was getting pretty close the past couple of years. I felt like I was sleeping more than usual. I didn't have the same vigor I did back in college or even my first couple of years post-college. I was overwhelmed with freelancing to the point I really struggled to find motivation. It was just all around. It just wasn't good. I pinpoint isolation as a contributing factor to all this. Isolation I wouldn't have if I didn't have cerebral palsy. Because if I didn't have cerebral palsy, I would drive. And my entire life would look different. But things are what they are. Thankfully, last summer, I somehow managed to muster up enough energy to start exercising regularly again. Between my own therapy routines and then really getting good with walking a couple of miles a week, 3-4 miles a week, I snapped out of my funk. Unfortunately, getting physical isn't an option for everyone with CP. Yet, that doesn't mean if you can't get physical, you're hopeless. There is something out there that can help. You just have to keep on keeping on until you find what that is. Do your best to move forward and make the most out of every day. And really, that last thing, right there, that last thing, making the most out of every day, goes for everyone, whether you have cerebral palsy, a different disability, whatever. It's cliche, but you don't know what tomorrow will bring. Make the most out of each day and enjoy. Speaking of enjoy, if you've enjoyed my video today, why not subscribe to my channel? Just click here. Thanks for watching. Bye.